Hello again and welcome back, and today I have another dip powder, and this one is from Born Pretty. It is a neon pink called Flowe Language. This is available on both Aliexpress and the Born Pretty store website, and I'll put both links below for you. As you can see, it comes completely protected, and without stabbing myself, I just want to cut that seal so I can remove the plastic wrapping and have a look inside at this pot of powder. As I said, it is a neon one, but due to my dodgy lighting, the actual neon is not coming across too well on camera. But there, that's removed. Now if we open this, you can see it's also foil seal protected, and although I do like this, so none of the dip powder is actually lost in shipping or whatever, these are a pain to remove, unlike the ones that you get on, say, like the pigment powders that you can just, like polystyrene type ones. But anyway, we've cut all that off. Now, actually looking at this, it looks like it has some shimmer into it, but we'll see when we start dipping, and that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so I've got the pot of powder, I've got some dip liquids, my nails are prepared and ready to go. I paint 3/4 of the nail first, and this is for a couple of reasons. It's to build up a nice somewhat of an apex with dip powder, to give strength to the nail, and so the cuticle doesn't get overly thick and looks more natural. So I will do that to all 5 of my nails because I'm also doing my thumb. When I do these dip powders, I do my whole Cindy hand. As you can see, quick and easy to do. First coat is coming across pretty sheer, but yes, it does look like there is some actual sparkle or shimmer within this dip powder, which I wasn't aware. I thought it was a cream colour. And even though my thumb is pretty long, I did shorten it a little bit. Actually, I shortened all of my Cindy hand nails, but I can still get them in the little pot. You get 10 ml of powder in these little pots from Born Pretty store. So now I'll get some tissue, because if you've watched my dip powder videos before, painting the full nail and going over dip powder that's already on my nails, I don't want to ruin the brush, so I quickly wipe it on tissue. So you can see there we got nice complete coverage, and the pink colour is building up nicely. So again, we will continue to do that to all nails. And I think I'm going to go, I don't normally go for a 3rd dip. Normally I only do 2, and I find that sufficient enough. But I think with this shade, I'm going to go for a 3rd dip. Because even though the colour is building up, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but to me it looks jellified. It's the only way I can describe it. It's like it's, yeah, like a, I don't know, a squishy jelly type finish. A bit weird, but it's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, I will go in with 3 coats or 3 dips. So the first one was 3/4 of my nail, and the next 2 will be full nail, cuticle to tip. But we'll just let that settle in for a minute, and then dust off any excess. As I say, I absolutely love dip powders, so quick and easy to do. They're available in so many different shades and finishes and effects. So yep, we're just going in with the 3rd coat. I find if you paint a nice thin even layer of the base, and dip in at a 45-degree angle to the powder, you get a nice even finish on the nail and less filing. Now for some of my nails, even though they fit in the pot, I can't go at a proper 45-degree angle because they are still too long. But I'm not making them shorter just to fit in these pots of dip powder, because I'm liking them at this length and I've already shortened them a little bit anyway. But my swatching hand is not been shortened because they are super long and I'm really liking them that long at the moment. When I get bored with that, then they will become a little bit shorter as well. So there. So all dipped 3 times. And all I'm going to do now is, you can see the actual colours a little bit more neon, I suppose, now it's on my nails than what's in the pot. But now that's all settled into that base, I'm just going to brush off any excess powder and apply a nice layer of activator to my nails to dry all of the layers of dip powder and base. And then once that's dry, you know that's dry because you can tap your nail and you'll get a clicking sound. And then you can just file and file back into shape and refine the shape if you need to. I do on my thumb and middle finger. But the others will just need just a quick file and a buff to make them smooth. And as always, I do that off camera because it's easier for me than filming it, but it's so easy to do. And there, voila, all filed, refined into shape. Now I'm just wiping with some isopropyl alcohol just to remove all the dust. And I hope you can see what I mean when I said about it looks almost like a jelly finish. But now that's done, I go in with the activator again, and I think I've mentioned this in many of my previous dip powder tutorial videos, that the activator not only acts to dry and cure all the layers, but once you've refined your nails and buffed smooth, the activator also is what dries the top coat, or the dip liquid top coat, super quick. And again, I've got a clean piece of tissue and I wipe my brush after each nail with the first layer of the top, and by the time I've finished from pinky to thumb, that is more or less dry, and I can go in again with a second layer of top, and that's what gives the super glossy finish. So that should all be dry now, and then we can just go in with a second coat. This time I don't wipe the brush until I've finished all 5 nails, because I've already covered the activator, so there's no need to. And I don't suppose there's any need to me to wipe it when I've finished all 5. That's just something that I've got into a habit of doing, so that's what I do, and my brushes have never gunked up since I've been doing that. So there we go, quick and easy, absolutely gorgeous colour. Thank you so much for watching. Check the description box below, and until next time, bye.